Tafari TV, giving you the information when you need it the most. Tafari TV.
But speaking of things that we're also looking forward to, Sonic 4 did release its trailer reveal and did answer the age-old question of whether the character was coming back. We did find out today.
You think your world is safe, but your time is about to run out. The chaos has only just begun.
And that's all we get.
It's crazy that it's a whole year from now.
Start the clock.
So again, that was the announcement of Sonic the Hedgehog 4. As you guys can see, comes out March of next year. Our resident Sonic expert.
Yeah, happy birthday to us. Yeah.
Because I know Tafari, I usually thought Tafari as the Sonic expert on this. I will say that Jim Carrey and Keanu Reeves have both announced they will come back as their roles. Of course, Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik and Keanu Reeves as the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog. We do know that a new character, Amy, will be appearing in the movie. She's being voiced by Kristen. What's her last name?
Kristen Bell. Okay.
Yeah. So we do know of that, and we do know we will be seeing Metal Sonic. So Tafari, I'm throwing this to you, sir, because this is definitely your area of expertise. Anything that we should know and be looking out for?
So if you've ever played Sonic CD or seen that opening animation with like him running through the grass. Hey, Bama. Like if you ever see, it's that old animation of like old 90s Sonic and he's like running through the grass and jumping through mountains and there's like a planet floating in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
That is that soundtrack being remixed in the background. And I think I hear it now that I'm listening with headphones. Apparently it spins off into his world, which was the main theme from Sonic 06, which was the big one that introduced Silver and had everyone play. It was the big Xbox 360 next gen PS360 push, and then it was terrible. And we got to like relive that in 3 months.
Yeah,
dark times. Those are the beginning of dark days. But yeah, so it's already remixed, and everybody's waiting to see what shirt color Tika Sumpter is going to be wearing in the promos because that has given away. Unless they catch on, they've caught on. They know we've caught on, and they know what they're doing, and then they just completely give us a Hail Mary this time. But I'm curious to see what the story is. It seems like it's going to be time travel-esque since that was pretty much Amy's origin, which then gives us an option to potentially either introduce, if not bring Silver into the end credits, since I don't know, his canon is kind of remained to the comic books and random video game appearances that don't make a lick of sense still. I'm trying to think what else could be in here. Yeah, we know Robotnik is alive somewhere, potentially in a different future. Shadow has survived crashing at terminal velocity into the planet for like the third time.
Very much.
I'm very curious to see if they bring the Black Legion in at all, because they straight up never explained the meteor that sent him, versus him being like a combined experiment of Gerald and the aliens who formed him. So I'm also curious if from Sonic CD, if the Time Stones make an appearance, or we're just sticking with the Chaos Emeralds, because that was like the whole gimmick of that game. Was that like that miniature planet had its own set of rocks and time was bouncing literally forward and backward as you went through each stage. So I'm curious if we get any aspects of that, if it's just going to be a time travel film. Amy is clearly around their same age and can hold her own, so we skipped the damsel in distress story as her introduction, which is fine. I would not be shocked if like our entire female group is in the future as like our freedom fighters. Like if we get, like if she takes us to the future and it's her, Rouge, Sally Acorn, and like Cream the Rabbit. So yeah, I'm curious to where she's from, who else we get to meet in this film, and how much future time travel shenanigans are we getting? And I hope that it's like the same Jim Carrey, not like, oh, this is Jim Carrey from the future that you'll never see again after this film. I'm hoping it's just the same Eggman. Like the way they had him play him and his granddad last time was fine.
Yeah.
I hope we get not just the Eggman variant the whole movie. Like,
all we gotta do is let Jim be himself. I would think that they would sit there and be like,
letting Jim be himself is what gave us that great dance scene that he did twice.
Mm-hmm.
The same exact way.
People are gonna be happy. Really, Bama?
I mean, they were.
Let's not summon her. If you summon her, she will get worked.
That became the joke of the fandom. And then it's like, can y'all stop before people see this trending and they think they really want her to get cast? And then, thank God, Kristen Bell came in and saved the day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the movie looks like it's looking to be an interesting film. Also, because films usually wrap up at a trilogy or they start remixing the names. So the fact we're getting just straight up a Sonic 4, a fourth Spider-Man film, which is maybe a second set of trilogies, like I'm curious to how far they take these, who gets a spinoff or a show. If anything from the Knuckles show comes in, because they took some elements of Silver's story and put that into the Paramount Plus show as well, which is why he has the Flames of Disaster. So I'm curious if that comes up at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's again, we don't need much more than that until like January of next year. So I'm cool with just that. Jeff Fowler, in Fowler we trust. That man knows what he's doing. He's been here for 11 years now or 21 years now. So,
but let's also be honest, if you do see Silver in Sonic 4, that's going to open up a whole nother realm of possibility.
Well, I mean, his whole thing is time travel. It's just when the end of the game is, hey, none of this ever happened and none of us ever met, but his story is still, I came from the future. It's like, okay, Cable, well, what did y'all break this time? So, and then they never explain it, and it's just like, so, like, all right, like, my bad, Trunks, are you just hanging out here because like no one is around at your time, or like you have like no friends in the future? Like, why are you still here? Like, did we not fix the problem?
That's fair. I'm sorry, Navy, Kira, Cap. Any thoughts on Sonic 4?
I'll let someone acquiesce because I'm not.
I'm not as well versed as Tafari is.
Nobody is.
But this is true. It's like Black Panther with me. I'm like, yeah.
Like, what's your blood type?
I am looking forward to it though. It is. We've talked about live action video games, or video games crossing over to live action, and this is one of the few that managed to do it right, thanks to the fans when trolling was done correctly.
Yeah.
When it was done correctly, because I don't know what the hell that was they were trying to give us before. So they actually did it right. They kept it with the CGI. It was accepted. It was well done. And they've been hitting it out the park 3 times over. They got a great cast, and it really helped a lot of people when they said, oh, and who's playing Shadow? And they were like, Keanu Reeves. And I'm like, all right, it's Keanu sense. Let's go.
I kept waiting for Kira to say Rage Daddy. I was like, really?
I did say Rage Daddy. I was off camera.
I apologize. In the other room.
Okay, yeah. He was in the room when you said it. My bad.
Yes.
Okay,
she said that shit before she left the room.
I did. Oh, no. We all know what I'm here for.
Yeah, we know. But
I'm curious on the Metal Sonic aspect of it, since normally he's just a creation, but since he apparently is coming from like the future in this film, I'm curious to see what that turns into, and if he has a voice, 2, if they keep him as a character, because they kind of have been playing with that lore too. Because Sonic Heroes is like my first time getting introduced, not realizing Sonic Heroes is a sequel to like 3 different games. And then I'm curious what part Shadow plays in this at all. Like, are we sending you back 50 years to get traumatized again, or?
No, it's a fair point.
I want to know if they do give Metal Sonic a voice, which I'm sure they would.
Who would be it?
Who would be it? Because they've been getting some like, I didn't expect that person to do it. Like,
Sonic is make wheel. Bama, have you been drinking?
Bama, try that. Bama, try that again.
He's
and
typing
circle
fast.
back.
One more
He's typing
time.
fast. He's saying it's his will. It's his wheelhouse.
Oh,
my
Sonic
wheelhouse.
is.
My
Oh, it's
wheelhouse.
not. Okay. Okay, we got you.
Yeah,
Sonic
it's
is not
not-
your
It's
wheelhouse.
not my
Okay.
wheelhouse.
Bama, I need you to slow down when you type. You type so fast to be heard that you make so many typos, bro. I
Look,
need you to slow down.
I can't say nothing. My tongue just did a somersault 10 minutes ago, so I can't say nothing.
But yeah, it's
clarify.
Yeah.
There was a shout out Devin. Devin put out a tweet. He was like, "Hey, just a thought. Like, if these Metal Sonics, even for a second, have to have a voice, it would be cool if each of the like a previous voice actor got to play one of the Metal Sonics."
Yeah.
So he was like, "You could have
No shade. What if it was Jaleel White?
that would be even better."
That'd be a good one.
Because I think Jalil's been saying, like, give me a cameo, throw me in there somewhere.
He did the voice of Sonic, the animated series, for quite a while.
Yeah, he was the first on-screen character, so
I
was
say,
like,
why not?
if you get all,
Wheel check.
No, I'm definitely down for that. Like, yo, wait.
I've been trying to say, like, it's the
Let's
anniversary.
go.
It's the anniversary. Our two Sonics haven't met either, and one of them is trying to make it happen. I'm just like, and somebody's like, is Jaleel leaving outside? I'm like, he goes when he's asked. It's just no one's really looking for him. He's in that gray area. Like, it's
Pretty
not that
much.
he's against going.
That
Y'all
man
just-
is chilling, doing his own thing. That man is
That is true.
chilling.
but he will come outside if asked. People just don't think to do so.
Yeah.
Especially when he's still got books to sling. But this year being an anniversary year on top of that, the 35th anniversary of the franchise, 20th anniversary of the game that deals with the whole future aspect and Silver and the confusing canon that is Blaze the Cat.
Yeah.
They could easily get Devin, they could get Jaleel, they could get Roger Craig Smith, they could get Brian Drummond and Jason Griffith and have all of them like do, even if it's just for a couple lines, having all of them in one scene voicing different variations of the same character would just be chef's kiss. And they've done so many memes and references in the other movies and shows. It's not out of their wheelhouse. I don't know. I know nothing based on what we got. I heard some soundtracks and that's it, and I'm okay with it.
All right, fair enough. Also, additionally on Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, the Mega Man DLC pack will come out 5 days from now. And in typical Capcom fashion, they gave us nothing but a trailer at a time. So yeah, take that how you will.
Typical.